Hello everybody and welcome to Sports HQ's weekend preview. I'm Jase Farmer. Straight off the top, I'm going to have to apologise for last week's terrible tipping. It was awful. The worst result of the year by far. Our Farmers Flutter bet was close. We got Para and Dragons home, but the Warriors, they let us down badly. Kick them out. I received heaps of calls and emails from guys at home telling me they were following the Farmers Flutter bet. So you guys stick with me. I will repay the faith. We're straight back on the front foot this week, so stay true guys and watch out for this week's Farmers Flutter later on. Now last week saw Para build some more momentum and they got over the depleted Bulldogs with Hayne looking more dangerous and some good output from Kristen Anu and Philly up front, so they were good. Titans building more momentum again as well. They look the best they have all year, putting away the dangerous Panthers, and it was interesting to see how their attack clicked when they had Zillman, Campbell, Prince and Bird all on the field at the same time. First time this year, so watch out for more of that this year because that really worked for them. Also, Manly hit back after their Titans lost the week before. They got the Bunnies by 8. They again gave away a stack of second half points and Hasler won't be happy, but their lead was big, too big for the Bunnies and they got home. Okay, this week is round 9 of the NRL, which is a split round due to the two matches we have on Friday night. We've got Australia v New Zealand in Melbourne, and then we have the New South Wales State of Origin trial match between City and Country being played in Port Macquarie. Okay, let's rip in. Australia-New Zealand match sees the big four for Storm get to play for a match that actually means something to them. Thurston's out for the Aussies, so that'll allow Cronk to slip into number 7, which is no disadvantage to Australia because he'll link terrifically with Storm teammates Smith, Slater and Inglis, and that'll be a constant attacking danger to the Kiwis. However, the Kiwis have traditionally come out really hard on these Anzac tests, and I expect nothing different here. I wouldn't be surprised if they were leading at half-time, but you have Marshall and Isaac Luke scheming around, but the class across the park will get the Aussies home, and so I expect to get them home quite comfortably in the end. In the other match, City v Country, it'll be an interesting one as the Sky Blue hopefuls rip into each other to see who can book a berth in another losing New South Wales State of Origin team. It's always a bit of a lottery to pick these ones. This year City will have the edge though. I think they've got some great combos there. They've got entire front rows Tigers. They've also got Chrissy Lawrence out in the centre. So I think that sort of combo with Farrow there will get City up. So they'll win that one. Then into the main draw on Saturday. We've got Manly v Dragons at Brookvale Oval, which promises to be a pretty good match I reckon. It'll be a cracker, but there's 14 players backing up from the rep matches the night before, so that'll be interesting. Manly have got 8 engaged and the Dragons have got 6. That being the case, I think the game will be won in defence, and I think that's where the Dragons have the edge. Currently averaging only 8.9 points against per match. 8.9, unbelievable. Manly averaging 17.8. The two head-to-heads are fairly evenly split, but I think this year the consistency of the Dragons, the strong defence, that'll see them get home in this sort of game. On Sunday's early game sees the Knights at home to the Titans. The last 2 times the Titans have travelled to Energy Australia Stadium, they've walked away with narrow and controversial losses. There's a couple of interruptions in this one. Both teams have got players involved in Friday night's games, as well as Titans coach Johnny Cartwright's the coach of the City team, so he's away all week. However, based on last week's performances, I think the Titans are travelling far better than the Knights, and they'll get the ascendancy both in attack and defence in this game, so I think they'll travel back to the coast with two comp points in the back pocket. The other Sunday match is the Storm at home to the Broncos, and the Broncos will be shivering. Unfortunately for them, the Storm have been building up to this match as it's the launch of their new stadium in Melbourne, and to make matters worse, they've also devised a new plan that each game they're going to play for now is for charity. So they've actually got something to play for each week, and good luck to everyone else. Week in, week out, whoever they're playing, they're in trouble. Storm are powerful. And they'll pump the Broncos. The baby Broncos won't have any firepower to match the Storm this one. The final match of this split round is Roosters v Cowboys, Sydney Footy Stadium, Monday night. Both these teams have been a bit up and down this year. The Roosters had a good win last week against the Tigers. However, they've now got Anasta out as well as Pearce through injury, and they've got Toddy Carney playing on the Friday night game. So interesting to see how they go. However, Thurston's out for the Cowboys. No Thurston, no Cowboys. It's over right there. Without Thurston, Cowboys can't win. It's as simple as that. All right, that's the preview for this weekend split round. Now let's check out Farmers Flutter for this week. Now, my wifey had a bit of a go at me last week for suggesting to people that they have a $100 bet. So this week I'm telling you what I'll be betting on, and you guys decide how much you'd like to wager. There you go, Brookie. Is that enough of a disclaimer for you? All right, this week we're going to have a 3-leg multi-bet. We're going to take the Titans to beat the Knights at $1.95 head-to-head. Then we're going to have the Storm to pump the Baby Broncos to beat the line at -14.5. And I've thrown in a little AFL one there. Western Bulldogs to beat Melbourne Demons, beating the line -24.5, $1.91. Now, I'm going to have $100 on it. It'll return me a little over $700 when it gets up. So, follow me, guys. It's a good thing. That's it for this week, dudes. So, good luck with your tipping. And a quick reminder that you've got to jump to the NRL page of the website. Have a read of some articles there. There's an interesting one at the moment about Folau's possible defection to the union. So, jump on there and have your say. Because remember, at Sports HQ, it's your sports, your way, your say. You stay classy, Australia.